Oh.
Hello?
Hello. Okay. Okay, hello.
So, I'm in cafe right now. There's some noises. Sorry about that.
Oops.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
Okay.
Just making sure that.
That's wonderful. So, this is your first time to do this?
I've done it like once before. Once before only.
Oh, hi, Michael. Where are you?
안녕하세요. 저 카페예요. 저 친구.
Cafe, right? So, teacher, can you hear?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So then it's okay. So he's good, right? He's 지태야 열심히 해.
네.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. So you told that you did this before, just once,
It was like once.
just once. With whom? Like an elementary school student or
For SAT.
after SAT? So okay, I will do my interviews. Okay. My name is Michael, and right now I'm university student. And I live in Seoul. I met Linda teacher when I was maybe 11. No. 20, I know 12 maybe, 12 years old. So, yeah. It was a very long time to know her. How about you? Can you introduce yourself to me?
Okay. Caitlin. College, and I've been doing this. I just started actually, so I'm just kind of like getting familiar with how this works.
So that this is I'm the second person. Okay. So you told that you did something like a SAT class before, right?
Mhm.
Like about the SAT, there are a lot of branches, like a writing or listening, something like that. Reading, what kind of thing? There's all parts. Or
We focused mainly on English, that English portion of it, especially grammar. He needed a lot more like to focus on grammar because it kind of threw him off. Because English grammar tends to be very complicated.
that's right. So you do like grammar things.
Yep. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I have exams all week,
Ah,
so I have
actually,
a
I was.
test in 2 hours.
Really? Wow. Wow. What subject?
I'm a nursing student, so anatomy and physiology today in 2 hours. It's
Wow.
a lot. It's a lot of memorization.
Yeah.
Textbook is way too thick.
How is it? How is it? Is it hard? Is it hard?
It's not that hard, honestly. It's just a lot of reading and memorization. Just memorizing all the parts of the body, the bones, the muscles, and all that. It's
Ah,
annoying. I think our textbook, we go through it in like the entire thing in a like 3-4 months, and the textbook's like 500 pages. So yeah, it's a lot to memorize. No one really uses the textbook though, so just living off like Quizlets and PowerPoints mainly. It's very hard. It's hard just because of all the stuff you have to memorize. What do you do, like schooling?
my major?
Mhm.
Right now, my major is architect. Like the building things. Architect.
Movies.
So actually, me too. Finished testing this week. So yesterday, I finished my final exam. So right now, I just left several reports to give my professor, and um, and I did something like a exhibition. It's about my work. Yeah. Right now,
And
yeah, I'm good. But, but you said you are
well,
doing some tasks until now. So it sounds so hard.
today is my last test. After this, I just plan on probably just sleeping, enjoying my break. I look forward to that. Oh man, I don't
Did
want to
you
do some
did you
like
sleep
with
well?
Christmas coming up. Um, can you repeat that again? Sorry, background noise.
Did you sleep well?
Me? Oh, I had a test yesterday and I fell asleep like in the middle of the day, so I've kind of been up.
Oh,
I it was I I had an English test and then I did my math exam just all yesterday, so I've just kind of been sleeping it off, trying to relax my brain because I don't want to stress myself too much. I look forward to the Christmas break. I need a break.
yeah, I think so. Christmas is coming, right?
hmm
Do you
Have
have
any
plans?
plans?
Do you have
Oh,
plans?
I have people coming over to stay with us for a few days, like childhood friends that I haven't seen in like a decade. So that's gonna be awkward. But there's that, and I don't know. I plan on really just kind of laying low and just relaxing, catching up on sleep.
Yeah, I think you need it. Definitely.
Um,
Huh? What? What? I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Oh, I have a question.
Hmm?
I have a question. When did you meet being a teacher?
Oh,
I used to.
through a friend. Like my mom knows a friend that knows Linda, and she that friend recommended that. She was like, oh, Linda um has been looking for a new tutor, and so I just kind of got recommended into it, so I'm kind of here. I mean, I have experience with teaching, though it's kind of been a little bit like I used to do after school tutoring in like freshman year when I was homeschooled, like on the side, like I do after school tutoring. And then um I've taught like English as a second language overseas in Thailand. So I've done it before. It's just my energy is just not here today. Oop.
So the you mean you haven't taught the Korean student before, right?
Mm-mm. First
So that
time.
this is yeah, this is first time. So
It's
okay.
fine.
You haven't experienced teaching the Korean person, you know, but you just experienced once, right? One student
Hmm.
of Korean. So can you compare between
Compare.
the Thailand student and the Korean student? The differences?
Um, I don't. Kids in Thailand, like from my experience, they were louder.
Uh,
They were louder. Um, from my like I've done more Korean students like just this week, like a couple times, like younger kids, and they were just a lot quieter and more timid compared to like the Thai students, or like the kids that I taught in freshman year were Burmese students. So they were louder too. Like I remember like just them jumping on me. So it's
something.
something you don't forget. So I've been
So
around.
then do you have like do you have your own solution to make them calm down?
Calm down. Okay, so I do volunteer work at a nursery, so I do handle kids often, like but they're usually Filipino kids. So Filipino kids are super loud. Um because I'm Filipino myself, so I'm quite aware of it. But like, I don't know, sometimes just gestures, try to make them pay attention to you, like be super, like lots of movements, because they're not going to listen to you like via audio or with their ears or anything. So you have to like just do what you can to get their attention, like just random like like I don't know, just like it gets them to pay attention. It's a bit mean, like 'cause it's like you're gonna hit them or something, but it does get their attention, and that's all that matters in the end. Anything to quiet them down. It's a technique. It works.
I see. Yeah, many teachers do that
It
when they
works.
want. Yeah, I think so.
It does. Nothing scares a kid more, I guess, than threatening them. But hey, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Just and also bribing them. Kids, it's really easy to bribe them, especially if you see them once a week. They'll forget. Like just bribe them with candy, and then they'll forget the next week. Their memory just
Ah,
resets. This
yeah.
sounds so mean and manipulative, but it works, and it's a technique. Just tell them that you'll do something, and they'll listen.
Maybe give some cookies or chocolate, something like that.
I mean, I have like after a month of saying I'd do something, I'd bring them like a donut or something of their
Oh,
choice. But because there's a donut place near the nursery, so I'd always pick one up on the way. And kids, like, how are you with kids? Do you have any techniques?
I don't want to say it like this, but I don't like kids.
Don't like kids. They're
Yeah,
too loud, too rowdy.
yeah,
They
too
don't
too
listen.
annoying. You know,
Too
like,
annoying.
yeah. In my case, I was very annoying kid when I was younger than now, and the people around me said you're so annoying you're, when you're kids. You're so mean or something like that. So I can understand why many kids act
Are you
like
like
that.
a younger sibling or like a single child?
I don't have. I'm alone right now.
You're a single child.
Yeah, I'm a single child.
I got my tolerance like because I'm the second oldest, so I had to like babysit my siblings growing up. So I
Um,
think I'm somewhat familiar being around like annoying kids because I grew up with that.
how many age difference between you and
um,
your sister?
we're 2 years apart. Me and my younger brother are 2 years apart. Me and my younger sister are 4 years apart. So we're each 2 years apart, and it was planned.
Really?
Like, yeah, my parents wanted like I don't know us to be close in age, but I think that kind of like encourages us to fight growing up because you're more competitive around like someone your age range than like someone who's like really young. So we have a bunch of like childhood videos, home videos like collected, and like half of it's just us fighting each other, but it works because I mean, nowadays we've mellowed out. We don't fight as much, so that's some improvement. Mm. At most, my
No,
brother will just come into my room and borrow something.
no, because I'm alone. I'm a single child. Sometimes I feel like I want to have some siblings because, when I stay home alone, I feel a little bit lonely. So that because of that, at that moment, just at that moment, I feel like, oh, I want to have some siblings, something like that.
Just for like some entertainment. I mean, my siblings like. I mean, when you're older, of course, you just don't tend to like bother each other as much. But my siblings, we have this group chat and they send like stupid videos. They'll comb through my mom's like Facebook page and find like really old like photos from like 10 years ago, like in just ugly photos, and they'll screenshot it and just keep spamming the group chat or something like that. I mean, yeah, I guess that does give me something to look at when I'm bored.
They're still
There.
child.
Well, if you had a choice, since we're on the topic of siblings, would you rather be the younger sibling or like the older sibling? What are you looking for?
How about the same? Not older, not younger. How about the same?
Just middle
Twins.
ground,
No?
little
Yeah,
middle
like a
ground
twins
child.
or something like a little bit. You know, if if I have a very younger siblings, then I will feel very tired. Because
Tired.
yeah, as I said, I don't like children because they're so annoying. They're so loud.
That's fair. I mean, I'm lucky that my younger siblings were quiet when they were kids. Somehow they just got louder when they were older. I don't understand. Like I'll come home sometimes in the middle of the day, and then my brother will be on like the karaoke machine or something singing. He's just I don't know what they're
You have
doing.
it? You have it? Recognition on your
Yeah, my mom being Filipino a lot, she loves to like sing and stuff. So we have like all of that set up every time there's a
wow.
party. I have a loud family. I'm sorry. But I don't know. My younger brother, I asked that question because my younger brother, he's always like, I want to have a baby brother. And my parents like, no, but he still wants a baby brother because he kind of like feels like he can raise that up as like a mini him. To me, that's terrifying. Like, absolutely. I don't want a second younger brother, but he's completely on board with it. He just wants someone to like, I don't know, some it's almost I think fatherly in a way. It's weird, but I don't know. Coming from
Okay.
an older sibling, I I kind of want to give being a younger sibling a shot because like my sister, the youngest one, she gets like coddled and spoiled a lot. I mean, I
So what?
spoil her. I do it out of habit. Like I don't mean to. It's just like I'll be at the store and then I'll text her like, hey, these plushies are on sale. Do you want like a stuffed animal or something? And I'll buy it for her just because it's out of habit. Like, I don't know. Do I do it out of love or just because I can? I mean, like, I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. Like when you're the younger sibling, you just get stuff. Seems nice.
Yeah, it's hard, but many people say if you have a sibling, it is hard to you know have a good relationship when they are younger. But after growing up, like after becoming adults or something like that, then they can be very best friends after growing up. So that the people who have siblings is always sad. That is a good point. You know, after becoming adults, both people, they can
Like
be,
they just
best friends after that.
I mean, I don't have a bad relationship with my siblings at all. So I totally get that. Because as when we were kids, we fought all the time. Now we're just like, hello, what do you want? I'm at the store. Like it's just stuff like that. I mean, when we were younger, we weren't completely like we weren't in this very awful hate relationship all the time. That was an on and off switch. Sometimes we got along, sometimes we didn't. It depends. But like when I was a kid, I remember my mom would have me tutor my younger siblings, like stuff like that. And they actually behaved when they were like 5 years old. After that, it was a mess. But when they were like five or something, they were actually quiet and like really obedient. And they looked at me as an older sibling. But now that I stopped growing and they're still growing, like my siblings are all taller than me. I hate it. They look down on me.
Oh,
Like it might be a physical thing because they're super tall and I got my mom's Asian genes because my father, he's like American. So they're all like tall and I'm just not. So now they just look down on me and I don't like it. But I still buy them stuff. They're mean. My siblings is weird. Like I didn't mention him yet, but I have an older brother.
oh,
My half brother. Um, it doesn't feel like we're siblings. He's like 9 years older than me. So he moved out of the house when I was like 12, so I don't remember much, but he does spoil me, so I'm fine with it. He gave me like this really nice PC, and I don't know. Even though we have this huge age gap and we haven't really seen each other in years, he kind of does like spoil me. So I guess like being an older sibling, you just naturally spoil your younger siblings. I guess that's just how it is.
like
I mean, I don't mind.
I think that's because of your family or family. If okay, so if you are not family with a brother, I think he cannot do that.
I mean, it also depends on your personality, I guess. Like, I naturally spoil people. Like, I'll give someone something just because I feel like it. Like, I don't know. Like, same with the kids I did in the nursery. Like, even if I do promise to bribe them, like with candies and stuff, I do it eventually. Like, I just naturally give stuff. I don't know. I I am bad with money. That's probably it. That's probably it.
It's
I need to
meaningless.
stop. Yeah, I'm terrible
Yeah,
with money. What am I saying?
like you like giving some presents to others.
Hmm. I don't spend money on myself. I have nothing to buy except like snacks, spending it on gacha games, probably. I'm terrible. I don't
Then what
know.
is your hobby?
My
Something like
hobbies.
something like watching movies or
Um,
playing games, something like that.
I do a lot of things. I just whatever fits my mood. Like as a kid, I always did a lot of art stuff. I still do occasionally, like drawing. I do writing. Um, lately, I've been juggling my exams. So whenever I am not thinking and doing about stuff school related, I'm probably trying to work off this stress, like with some rhythm game or something. I've always liked games. Currently my obsession is rhythm games, music-based games, but as a kid I used to play a lot of first-person shooters. Like, I don't know, my tastes, they range over time. Like, whatever I'm in the
I
mood
see.
for, it changes constantly. Very unreliable when it comes to doing a single thing. Like, borderline ADHD. I'll jump from one topic to another. We were just talking about siblings and like exams, and now we're talking about games. What do you do? Like, I don't know,
In the
hobbies.
free time, I like watching movies. So yeah. So I mean, right now I just watch Netflix. You know, Netflix movie
Just
or
binging it.
what?
Oh, I was just saying, like, just watching it. I just made a little comment.
So I will watch Spider-Man. You know,
The new Spider-Man movie?
yeah, the Spider-Man No Way Home. No way, the title. Yeah, anyway, that is on yesterday in Korea. So I will watch it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that is my hobby, and sometimes singing, or
Singing?
drawing. Yeah,
Oh, you'd love karaoke then.
yeah, I like karaoke too.
Karaoke's fun.
Yeah,
Like, if I go out with karaoke with my friends, we just come back and we just can't talk. Our voices are gone. It's fun. It's fun. I don't know. They turn ballads into like they
ballad.
scream through ballads. No,
Ballad.
like
What
when
kind of ballad?
like I don't they like I don't know. Whenever I go out to karaoke with my friends, they always like we'll sing normally for like the first 10, 20, 10, 15 minutes, and then after that it's like just chaos. They get carried away by the energy. Like, they'll start screaming and I don't understand. And then I'll do it too. It's just this weird mentality. You get drawn into the energy. My friends are crazy. Man, they're insane.
Like a by screaming, you just flow out like a this old stresses. That's one.
It's fair. It's fun though. Like, I'm not gonna hate it. It's just painful on the voice. Because there's be like, who can sing louder? Me, no, me. And I'm like, no, I don't have the energy. But it's fine. They're stupid, but it's funny. Um Karaoke's fun. I haven't really done it in a while. I kind of want to do it again.
Do again what? Karaoke?
Karaoke. Like, what do you usually sing? Like, song, like genres?
Um,
Like
ballad.
slow
Yeah.
ballads?
Yeah.
Ballads?
Yeah, there's a ballad or sometimes a rap,
Rap
pop,
to ballads?
rap and ballad, and sometimes pop too.
Basically anything then.
Basically,
Whatever you feel like singing.
like a Bruno Mars, Maroon 5, or something like that.
I get it. I get it. I mean, when I sing, I usually sing like I'm terrible at memorizing like songs, like how it sings. I forget things really easily. My brain is just everywhere. So it's really hard for me to memorize new songs. So I usually like sing the same like 5 songs. Um, as a kid, my parents like listened to a lot of 80s love songs, like my mom mostly. So I kind of just my brain like just happens to like latch on to like, really old like 80s
Mm.
songs whenever I do karaoke. I don't know, but I do normal stuff sometimes, like what you said, Bruno Mars and Maroon 5, like songs that I have like emotional like or ties to in my memories, like because I grew up with those songs.
Mm.
Just songs from childhood is yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna say. Songs that I grew up with are usually songs that I'll sing in karaoke.
Like a Jackson 5 or something like that. 80.
Like, yeah, pop ballads, like you said. That's usually what I sing. It's just I don't know. I'm terrible at memorizing like newer stuff. My brain just doesn't want to.
Yeah, me too. I cannot understand. I just oh, I just hear after hearing, I just notice that I know that.
It's just hard to memorize. I don't
Yeah, I
understand how
think so.
people
I think so.
Think-
It's hard.
Like even when you hear like songs on the radio, like I don't understand how someone can hear a song for the first time and just like understand what they're singing, like the lyrics. Are you like that? Like I just can't understand what they're singing.
The topic of the lyrics or something like that.
Yeah, I can't understand. I just my brain just doesn't like it doesn't understand what they're singing. Like
It's so fast.
the words my I hear it as like music. It's music. There's no words. That's it.
Or
It's
just
just
melody.
another part of the
Just
song.
melody.
I'll know the melodies. Lyrics just they go through one ear and out the other. Maybe it's because I grew up playing instruments, so maybe it's that.
Mm,
Because when I
what
was
kind
like
of instruments you play?
guitar, my first instrument was
Oh.
guitar. I played it since I was 11. I haven't really touched it lately, though. I suck. But I used to play on stage and stuff for like
Oh,
high school. I haven't done it in a while though, just because I haven't found the time to, and school and procrastination. But in middle school, I used to play like in the orchestra, so I had cello. I really liked the cello. It sounded nice. I think it sounds really pleasant on the ears. And then my dad picked up bass when I was in high school, so I kind of learned a
Oh.
little bit. Bass isn't
Yeah.
actually that hard. It's really fun. It sounds nice. It's plus I used to play guitar, so it was kind of easy to learn bass guitar. And then after that, I'm currently learning drums.
Drums. Wow.
It's
Wow,
fun.
nice.
It's because my parents were like, you used to like fight your siblings a lot when you were a kid, so you're probably like hitting stuff. So they're like, you should learn drums to get your anger out. And I did. I have my drumsticks right here, actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
whatever
something you can-
works.
it works like to express your anger.
I- Actually, I used to do like as a kid, I used to do martial arts, but my parents
Oh.
took me out because I was hitting my siblings.
What kind of martial art? Like a taekwondo or karate?
I did karate, and then I also did MMA. But
Wow.
my parents took me out because they were like, you're too violent. so I got taken. That's how I started drums. It was one way to get it out, I guess.
Nice. Wow. You have a
Do-
lot of you experience a lot of things.
It's because my parents, they're like, you better find something to do. so so my parents just kind of put me in a bunch of stuff, and I guess
Nice.
that's a good thing. I have a bunch of
Yeah, I
dumb
think
stories to tell now. But what about you? Are there any instruments that you've played or would like to play?
I can guitar and piano.
Piano. I've always wanted to try piano, but I have small hands, so it never worked out.
You can do it. I think you can do it. You know, because
I
you have a sense of rhythm, something like that, because you already do something like drums or cello or guitar, something like that.
but like my sister plays piano, and a lot of my friends
Oh.
do. And you know that thing where you go from like C to C with your hand like this?
Mm.
I can't do it. My fingers are too short. Like it's at the very tip and it hurts. Like I can't do it. So I
Mhm.
kind of just gave up on that. I tried. I gave up.
Try it. But you
I
Why
can't.
give up?
I have small fingers. It hurts. If I can't
Sure.
even do C to C, then I don't think I can play Twinkle Twinkle and that's it. I don't know
Twinkle,
anything.
Twinkle, twinkle. Wow.
That's the extent. That's all I can do.
Long time, here. The title of that song, Twinkle, Twinkle.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Oh, I also know the
Wow.
Firehouse 3. No. What is it? Fire Emblem 3 Houses opening theme on piano. Then that's it. Twinkle Twinkle in that song.
Ah. Twinkle Twinkle is that, so I see.
That's
Nice.
it. I mean, I
I
got
think
bored.
I think you did all things of piano already. Twinkle Twinkle is, yeah,
That's all you need to know, I guess. Twinkle,
yeah, I
twinkle,
think so.
twinkle, twinkle. I
Um,
mean, I'd like to
yeah.
try it again, but I'm probably gonna give up immediately. I don't think it'll last very long. Like, cause it's like an on and off thing. Since my sister plays piano, we have one in the house, so I kind of like randomly barge into her room sometimes to play, which annoys her. But um, I'll play. Oh, I'll try to sit there for like 10 minutes, like once every 3 months. Once every 3 months, I'll like come back to it and make an attempt, but then I'll give up again.
You tried it 3 months.
Once every 3 months. It's it just doesn't happen. Maybe I'll try another instrument similar to guitar. Like I don't know.
Violin.
I've been thinking
Violin.
about violin. My brother used to play viola. I don't know if I want to do violin because in orchestra, the beginner violin sounded terrible. Like because the really high E string. Like I had a lot of friends who played violin, and they were like, "That's the worst part of violin. It's just the E string, especially if you're a beginner. And the string is so thin
Yeah.
that it makes your fingers bleed. I mean, I've played electric guitar, so I think I'll be fine. I have like naturally built callus over the years, but I don't I don't know if I want to do that, like go through the awful training of trying to figure out how to make the really high string sound good because it sounds like screeching. Like it's the instrument's crying every time. Like I'd be sitting there when they're tuning their instruments in orchestra class, like in the mornings, and every time the instructor or the teacher got to the violin section and had them play that E sound, the E string, it was just a crowd of like crying instruments. I don't know. It's awful.
I see. Yeah, it is very hard to play the violin. I think so. But you know, if
It
you're good at
sounds
it,
nice if you're
yeah,
good
it
at it.
sounds. Yeah, I think so.
Like
You can do it. I think.
my friend said I should try violin because my hand's small, so it's perfect. And I have such nice friends, but maybe I just have to figure out how to get one because orchestra instruments are expensive.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's.
Probably just gonna rent it first. Probably rent to own will work. Maybe I don't know.
After
I haven't
finishing. Oh, is it final exam right now?
final exams.
Right now?
Yes.
So after finish this, you're going to have like a vacation
Yeah, I'm
or
just gonna
new
sleep.
semester?
Gonna sleep.
No. Like a new semester or vacation.
Oh, I'm probably gonna do a winter semester though, but like probably like part-time student, so I don't have to do as much work. I'll do like maybe 2, 3 classes. I don't want to do a lot of work. I want to sleep.
Yeah,
It's fine. I'm still young. There's no need to rush.
yeah, I think so.
It's good to relax.
Yeah. During having something like a relaxed time, I think it is good to play another instrument, like a
Maybe
violin.
play another, pick up another instrument, I guess.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to try like what's it called? A band instrument, a horn or something. I don't know,
Like a
like a trumpet or a saxophone. I don't know, something fun. Because I since I did do like choir in middle school, I think I have, and I do karaoke now. I think I have decent like lung capacity, and I know I can get really loud, and so I feel like I'll be very good at just air control for like trumpets or something. I don't know. I've been told that I don't know. You know the thingy like the
I know.
I've been told like I'm good at that. I don't know what that means, but it seems I don't know. Someone complimented me once on that, so now I want to do it. I'm very easy to like persuade sometimes. I'm a simple person. At the end of the day, it's fine. Maybe I'll pick up something like that.
Yeah, that is for sure. Nice. Yeah. So today you have it? Another task today
Another, yes, I do.
after this class?
Yes, in an hour and 20 minutes. No, 2 hours. No, an hour and 20 minutes. Yes. And my brain stuttered. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Wow. So you need some. You don't have to prepare it.
I I just don't want to study. I'm tired of looking at things.
So you
I'm just
don't
gonna
need
wing it.
some-
I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna pray I get it. I'm gonna pray I pass so I don't have to take that class again.
the
I'll
class.
I'll be okay. I think, hopefully. I don't want to do that class again. It's awful, but hopefully I'll do fine.
So
I mean,
you know what?
I was just gonna say I have a really bad track record. Like whenever I study right before a test, like I do badly on the test because I stress
Ah.
myself too much over it. That's why I always keep my review time before a test super brief
Mm,
or like really quick. Like I'll go through it for like 10 minutes at most and then I'll take the test. Because if I think too much about it, I'll overload my brain with too much
yeah.
information at once and it's just awful.
I see.
Wait, do you
Nice.
cram like that before tests?
Hmm?
Do you cram like that before tests? Like an entire hour or something?
In my case, yeah, I did. I did that. Like because I told you that I have exhibition, right? So because of that, in another project material, I had several big project before final exam. So I had to finish that, and I had to
Oh,
focus on that.
that's just a
Oh,
lot of work at once.
yeah, I hate it. But anyway,
No one wants to do it.
yeah, because of
I'm
that,
okay.
it's awful. But it's my fault, you know. Well, anyway, it's finished. I don't care.
At least it's out of the way. We don't care anymore. As long as you pass, it's fine. It doesn't matter. There's an end goal, anyways. I don't know. My brain is drawing a blank.
So the data develop plan, like after finishing this class, you have a 1 hour or 20 minutes before test. So you are going to sleep or
sleep. I'm
sleep?
probably gonna sleep. Yeah, that's all. That's all I have planned. I have nothing else.
I see.
I'll maybe like
I
bother my siblings, but that's about it. I have nothing to do.
bother your siblings.
Maybe clean my room a little bit. It's been messy. Like my room is very messy like around exam time because I just can't be bothered to clean it. My brain is just tired.
Yeah, I understand.
My body doesn't want to move and it's just
Yeah, me too.
I'll lay in my bed and do nothing instead of clean my room.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen. Like right now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 papers on the floor.
Is it
I
all
like
different subject?
math, science. Yeah, it's all different stuff. It's because I was looking for my math notes to prepare for my exam yesterday. So I want to like find it and I just left it on the floor.
Yeah, I understand. I can imagine.
My pencil case is on the floor, water bottles on the floor. It's just everywhere there.
So then, are you going to university right now, or just
Mhm.
online.
University. It's
University.
it's not very far, so I'll just drive there really quick. I don't know.
So how about the test? So do you take a test on a university or just online?
I'm just trying to get through medical school. I don't. I'm just trying to like get through medical school as quick as I can. Like I don't know. I'm tired.
I see.
Oh. Yeah, it's just I don't want to look at these textbooks anymore. It's a
Yeah.
lot of words. Like I said, 500 pages worth of material in like 4 months. I don't want to do it again.
I think it is not even. It is not hard. It is hard to preview again because there's so many accounts.
Especially like the final exam. Like you have to go through all of that content again. At least for like tests beforehand, it'd be like sections. Now it's like every section.
Wow.
I don't know. I heard it gets easier later on. Like the beginning is just a bunch of memorization, like of different body parts and stuff, and that it gets easier in the later years where you actually get to do like hands-on stuff. Like I don't know, third year I think or something. No, final year you get to dissect a dead body. I mean it's not words, so there's no memorization there. So there's that. I don't know.
So you're in your room right now or your dorm? Right now, are you in your dorm or in
Oh,
your
I'm
house?
just in my house.
In your house.
Like, my parents just are like, you don't need a dorm. It's cheaper to stay in the house. I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't have to pay like the electricity or anything. Or yeah, they cover my food. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess. And you
And
said it is not far, right?
it's not hard.
I know
It's
not far.
it's not hard. It's not far. It's 18 minutes away. 18 minutes. It's not too bad. It could be worse. It depends on the traffic. I mean, if it's on a good day, it's like 12 minutes. It's not bad.
I think so. Yeah, so I think so. I think you don't have to go to it.
I don't know. Like I've thought about living alone, but it's just hard to imagine, especially since I have siblings. So I'm constantly used to like I'm used to this constant like sound or like noise around me or like just people going around the house. Like even if my family isn't home and I'm the only one like in the house, I have like 2 dogs and like 2 annoying birds always like making noise. I don't know. As someone with like 3 siblings and several pets, I'm used to activity. Like I don't know how I would adapt to being in like just living alone. It just I don't know. I'm just not used to it.
I think you and I are very opposite situation. In my case, I'm always silent situation.
Just silent. Like
Yeah, but
how about
You're-
music? Do you listen to
Music?
music? Like
yeah, I think because of that part, I tried to hear a lot of music when I stay alone because I want to hear another sounds except the music.
I mean, I'm always playing music. There's not a time when I'm not. I don't know. It's just I don't know, it just gives my brain something to focus on because I don't like sometimes just doing just completely nothing, like just listening to silence.
Mhm.
At least when I'm listening to music, I can trick myself into feeling productive. Like, I don't know. When I listen to music, I have this habit of like, because I play instruments. Sometimes I'll kind of like break it down like in my head, like the layers to the song. Or sometimes I'll just zone out, who knows? But I try to make an attempt to trick myself into feeling like I'm doing something.
Yeah, I think so. Me too. When I was studying something, I usually listen to music too. It makes
It's just
me,
easy.
yeah, it makes me more, how can I say, more nervous. Not like, like a more, you know, if people are so relaxed, then it is easy to,
To
how can I say,
focus.
no, no, no. If people is so relaxed, then it is hard to focus on something, I think. So
Yes.
I think little bit, I think we need some little bit like a stress or nervous things when we have to focus on it. So while listening the music, I feel like a little bit nervous, so I can easily focus on.
I mean, for me, it's like I play music so I don't fall asleep because I'm the type of person that can't fall asleep to music. Like I just can't because I'll focus on like concentrating on what's going on in the song and kind of like I don't know. I enter this like weird meditation state.
Like
So
a
I can I
crescendo,
yes.
like a crescendo.
I can't fall asleep to music. It just doesn't work out. It just doesn't at all. So I think listening to music while I'm doing like work or something, it keeps me from just completely giving up and sleeping. Like I don't understand how people can fall asleep to music. I just can't unless I'm really tired.
Wow. Okay, I think it is over. Linda sent me some message. Yeah. Anyway, it was nice talking. It was so nice talking.
Thank
I think,
you.
yeah. How was that? How about you? How was it? Are you having?
It was good. It was awkward for like the first 5 minutes, but I think we were able to bond over. I think I think we were able to like start really talking after I mentioned like threatening children. Like I remember you actually laughed. That was the first time I got you to laugh. So at least we could connect on that. Like, once we kind of like just got comfortable, I think it worked out. There you go. I'll try to have more energy next time. I'll
Yeah,
sleep. I'll actually sleep.
you need some rest, I think.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, it was
That,
nice talking. And, good luck. Another finger
I'll
crossed.
try. I'll try.
And, and have
Enjoy your
a,
break.
yeah, have a good day and have a good night.
Good
Okay.
night. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Oh.